I thought red pill was bad until I got into the black pill, man. Black pill is gonna ruin Gen Z's confidence, and black pill is already responsible for a lot of suicides that's going to happen in this generation. Now, yes, looks do matter, and I'm gonna be the first to tell you I'm not an ugly guy. I'm a pretty handsome guy. I get compliments all the time from both genders, and so unfortunately, I can't speak from the ugly dude experience, which I'm not trying to, make fun of ugly guys at all. But it just is what it is. But I know looks matter, and I know that looks can get you into the door, with certain opportunities that an ugly guy wouldn't get. It's just like how, a tall guy, a 6'4" chap would be like, bro, be confident, bro. Like, bro, you're 6'4", I'm 5'10", bro. You're gonna get more play, you're gonna get more opportunity, you're gonna get taken way more seriously than me. And this is just life. But Black Pill has gotten too far to a point to where we have little kids that are 14 asking, is it over? And then people be like, yeah, just rope smacks, buddy. Yeah, just do all this stuff, get all this plastic surgery. And it's like, bro, a lot of these kids haven't even got to see their full potential yet because they're not grown enough to where their facial features are fully developed. Like, bro, I'm 20 and I still see stuff in my face and my chin and stuff still growing, bro. So I know for a fact a 14-year-old isn't done growing yet. If you're 14 and you're 5'7", you're not cooked, bro. Like, you're on pace for normal height. And then, bro, like, the black pill editors on TikTok be taking the most, not chopped guy, but like a guy that have like deformities, like somebody who's actually, maybe went through a car accident, which is just terrible. And that's honestly despicable if you do that. But they take those type of guys talking about, how life is hard because they have all the plastic surgeries and they look different. And then they put into a black pill edit and they be like brutal on it. And then show like some guys that, are attractive. And I remember just back in 2020 when the red pill got popular, at least when I first started seeing it. And I remember people used to generalize all women and just say crazy stuff like, do y'all remember the Steph is cold and Gabe got that glow? Like, all those type of YouTubers used to be on that red pill stuff. And some of the stuff would make sense, but like, I was 15 at the time. So like, I had maybe one bad heartbreak and now all of a sudden all women are this, that, blase. But it's just like, when you look back at that, okay, I'm 15, but it's now people that are 30 into black pill. Like, I saw on the Reddit, bro, it's a subreddit called Average Height Dudes, and they're like guys that are like 5'8" to 5'10", not even bad heights, like you're the average height, and they just complain and mope around all day about women this, women that, women this, like. And I'm not even that tall of a guy, I'm a little bit above average, but I'm not even just super tall. And it's like, I'm not gonna do a just be confident, bro, because that just be confident, bro, that's such a lazy take. But bro, you do have to be confident at some point. You can't, if you go into an interaction knowing you gonna fail, bro, you gonna fail. If I go into me shooting a 3-pointer, no, I'm gonna miss it. You have to have confidence. Like, bro, I used to be chopped, I'm gonna be real, but I have a little bit of confidence now, and I feel like I can get any woman I want. Like, obviously, besides like Kim Kardashian, but bro, like, who said I can't get her? But this whole generation is just feeding into the whole validation of trying to please other people before yourself. First of all, you cannot please anybody before yourself, because no matter how much external validation you get, if you don't have any internal validation from yourself, it won't matter. This is why attractive people are among some of the most insecure people. I've talked to women who are very attractive and they bring up little flaws that I never saw. But when you start hyper analyzing like how black people is, when you start doing all this stuff, then you get hyper critical about your own appearance. And this is when you become insecure, because wow, you have recessed infrared, you have a recessed mandible, your maxilla is flat, bro. I remember on Discord, this one dude, like, this is back in 2023. I was like, bro, rate me 1 out of 10. Like, and he called me like a high mid-tier normie. He said I have a top 20% face, which I will show the DMs on here. And he's like, I have a flat maxilla. And back then it kind of hurt a little bit. But now I'm thinking about it like, bro, like, who cares, bro? I'm living my life, bro. If I have a flat maxilla, bro, I have a flat maxilla, bro. As long as I don't have no extreme facial deformities, I ain't getting no surgery. I ain't getting none of all this stuff done on me, bro. And it's just like to the point to where I feel bad for these new kids, because like, I'm 20, I'm still young, but it's these new kids like 12 to 15 that's going to be my age, within the next half a decade or so. And they're going to grow up in the world to where men are getting plastic surgeries just so they can look better. Men are getting limb lifting surgery so they can feel taller, man. And it's just sad that this is going to be the generation to where men are going to South Korea, Turkey, even in the United States, to get all these surgeries done. Right now, it's some dude on the subreddit, this, from a bad country, and he thinks it's over because of the way he look and because maybe he has a weird accent. And this is the type of stuff I see on Reddit every day. I'm an active Reddit user. I like watching it for sports and get like some political stuff. It's just a good app. Depending on what subreddits you're in, it can be a cesspool, but it is a pretty good app. And every day I see people, because I just be in the Lick Smacks and subreddits, I am interested in the topic of it, because you do get to learn like the scientific terms for the facial features, which is a good thing. But I'm looking at it and it's just like, dang man, like bro, you're not even cooked, bro. But like the Claviculars and all these other guys, these Lick Smackers, man, they are ruining it for everybody. Because yes, looks do matter, but these dudes are doing anything for good looks, bro. And it's just becoming sad. Like, you're far up maxing, bro, if you're getting zygote implants and stuff. That's not you. So what's gonna happen when you have a kid and your kid looks like how you looked before you had all the surgeries, bro? Now, if you naturally improve yourself, like you work out, so then maybe your cheekbones show more and your facial fat is gone, then like that's different, bro. It's just sad knowing that this is the generation of men that are gonna get married, that are gonna have kids. It just seems like we are a weak generation, man. And Blackpill is true to a degree, but it's kind of just messed up now. It used to be a niche topic back in 2021. Now, since it's so public, everybody is getting into it, and people are going to hurt themselves because they can't achieve the way they want to look, man. Anyways, if y'all liked the video, man, like, comment, and sub, man. Let me know how y'all feel. I'm out, bro. Peace.